management at the ESI COVID hospital forces whistleblower to write to Human Rights Commissioner, Chief Secretary, Health Secretary seeking relief. Buy goods from physical shops, strengthen local economy, appeals Mapsa merchants amidst an unprecedented economic slowdown. Former cabinet colleague Sudhin Davlikar wants CM to walk the talk on cracking down on drugs after Goa's drug hub linked surface. Hello and welcome. I'm Prajwal Desai. Now the news in detail. India's total coronavirus cases have increased to 43.70 lakhs after a single-day spike of more than 89,000 cases. India is also reporting more than 1,000 deaths for the consecutive 8 days in a row.
A single-day jump of 89,706 COVID-19 cases were reported in India. In the last 24 hours, 1,115 deaths were reported and 74,849 patients have recovered. India has reported 43,70,128 COVID-19 positive cases till date, and the active cases have crossed 8.97 lakh mark. 73,890 deaths are reported and more than 33,98,844 patients have recovered. Here are 5 worst hit coronavirus states. Maharashtra is leading with 9.43 lakh mark of COVID-19 cases, followed by Andhra Pradesh 5.17 lakh, Tamil Nadu 4.79 lakh, Karnataka 4.12 lakh and UP 2.78 lakh. Almost 2 lakh cases were reported worldwide in a single day. The global cases have reached 2.77 crore, 9 lakh deaths are reported and 1.98 crore have recovered. Here are the 5 worst hit coronavirus nations. United States is leading with more than 62 lakh cases, followed by second worst hit nation India 42.80 lakh cases, Brazil 41.37 lakh cases, Russia 10.35 lakh cases and Peru with 6.89 lakh cases. Bureau Report, Goa 365.
There have been allegations of mismanagement at the government's ESI hospital. However, the authorities led by the Chief Minister and the Health Minister have categorically denied this. Now a whistleblower who says he is a staffer, ironically one who tested positive while on duty, has filed a complaint with the Goa Human Rights Commission, the Chief Secretary and the Health Secretary asking for help.
The complaint says that the staff at COVID-19 hospital have not been replaced for the past 5 months as is done at the other hospitals. The employee want to be treated on par with the doctors and nurses of Directorate of Health Services and Goa Medical College and Hospital, and their safety be ensured. The complaint says the staff at the COVID hospital have not been provided with an insurance cover despite being exposed to coronavirus constantly. Complaints: ESI beneficiary deprived of standard medical services. At present, services false, fake, eyewash, ineffective. No 7 days quarantine after 14 days work. Complaints: this puts families at risk. ESI staff not replaced for 5 months. No insurance cover. Demands: restore medical services to ESI beneficiaries. Ensure safety, security of ESI staff within 15 days. Bureau Report, Goa 365.
Drugs and their existence in the state is an issue that just refuses to die down. Earlier, chief ministers and even now also made public announcement that Goa was in no way a hub in the drug racket. However, now the recent arrests in Mumbai and Delhi, the role of Goa as a hub has been splashed all over the country. Now politicians are up in arms over the issue. Here are the story.
Marka MLA Sudhin Davlikar urged Chief Minister Pramod Sawant to probe drugs peddling, rave parties and unearth the truth behind these activities taking place in Goa. Sudhin said recently the Chief Minister had given an interview wherein he assured to totally curb the menace of gundagiri and drugs in Goa. Sudin said the Chief Minister should walk the talk by conducting inquiry and expose the role of those behind drugs, rape parties and gundagiri.
हा मुख्यमंत्र्याक खंय दोश दिना. मुख्यमंत्र्यान क्लियरली येवपाक जाय. भारतीय जनता पक्षाचे जे सरकार गोंयांत चल्लां तांचे कोर कमिटीचे ह्याचेर क्लियरली येवपाक जाय. पयलो म्हजो क्वेश्चन असो आसा की जे फोटो मुख्यमंत्री, राज्यसभा खासदार, फिल्म स्टार झवेरी आणि भोजे पाटलाचो प्रसिद्ध जाला तो फोटो केन्नाचो आणि तो फोटो माननीय मुख्यमंत्री प्रमोद सावंताच्या कॅबिनाक घेतिल्लो काय ना. हो जो फोटो तांणी मारला तो खंयच्या दिसा मारलो आणि साधारण टायमींग कितें. तो ज्या दिसा हो फोटो मारला त्या दिसा हे जे ते फोटोज आसा एक्सेप्ट डॉक्टर सावंत सोडून ते विमानतळ हॉटेलांत साधारण दनपारच्यान सांजे 4:30 पर्यंत मिटिंगेक आसा काय कितें. त्या नंतर थंय जेन्ना हे मिटींग जाली आणि 4:45 हे सगळे लोक जेन्ना सकयल आयले त्या सगळे लोकांक सुदीन ढवळीकार मेळ्ळा काय कितें. आणि हे सगळे विमानतळाच्या CCTV कॅमेरात आसा ते मुख्यमंत्र्यान पुलीस फोर्स लागून मागयले काय कितें. ही जी मिटींग जाली तातूंत खंयच्या गोश्टी विशीं चर्चा जाली. म्हज्या म्हायती प्रमाणे थंय जी चर्चा जाल्या त्यो रेव पार्टीज, नंबर 2 सन्मान पार्टी सारक्यो 8 पार्टी आयोजीत करप आणि प्रत्येक म्हयन्याक स्मॉल पार्टी नॉर्थ एंड साऊथ गोवा आयोजीत करप. भारतीय जनता पक्षाचें सरकार आसा त्या सरकाराच्या माध्यमांतल्यान आमचे कडेन आसा एक राज्यसभेचो मेंबर थंय त्या मिटिंगेक आशिल्लो. ह्या बद्दल दुबाव ना. सगळी CCTV कवरेज जी आसा विमानतळांतली ती ताणें काडपाक जाय.
The NCP has found links that Goa is a hub. NCP has already raided a restaurant owned by Kalangut MLA's strongman in Parvavado, Kalangut. Owner's wife is also a Kalangut Panch. NCP during its raid arrested Fayaz Ahmed, who is reportedly the driver of restaurant owner. His arrest led NCP to seize 3.5 kgs of curated marijuana in Delhi. Here are the series of events. Goa drug link. NCP arrests Fayaz Ahmed, works as restaurant owner's driver, drugs being sent to Bangalore, etc. Bangalore link connected to page 3 celebrities. Party drugs used by high-end customers at parties. Parties organized by influential people. Organizers have top influence with politicians and police. Goa is a hub. Drugs coming from USA, Canada. Drugs come to Goa and then sent to other places. Mules or parcels bring drugs to Goa. Available on dark net via apps. All cash transactions. Krishna Naik for Goa 365 from Ponda.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Mapsa market is safe. Instead of buying goods online, people should shop here in the market to strengthen Goa's economy. The Mapsa Merchant Association appealed to Goans. Traders across Goa should come together to strengthen the All Goa Merchants Association, appealed the association.
Association has claimed Mapsa market is safe for shopping. Instead of shopping in malls or online, which only increases the prosperity of non-local businessmen, people should patronize local businessmen, they said.
की म्हापसा मार्केटान आमचे सगळे वेपारी आसा भाव तेंच्यांनी जाता तितले बरे सोशल डिस्टन्सिंग तशेंच सॅनिटायझींग मोड्स मेंटेन केलेले आसा आनी बाजारा सारको म्हापसा बाजारा सारकिल्लो सेफस्ट प्लेस सोशल डिस्टन्सिंगाच्या दृश्टीन पळयलो जाल्यार आनीक खंयचो ना. ऑनलायन मार्केटिंगाचेर वचून जे खरेदी करप चालू जाल्लेले आसा ते ह्या पॅन्डेमीक पिरियडान फॉरेन कंट्रीचे इन्वेस्टमेंट बी आसलेल्या सगळ्या संस्थेक किंवा एमेझॉन बी सारकेले हातून स्टेक्स आसात फॉरेन हेजे, तांकां गिरायक घालच्या पेक्षा बाजारान आपल्या स्वताच्या बाजारान गिरायक घालात. कारण होच बाजार गेले कितलेक वर्ष तुमकां सगळ्यांक संव जाल्लेले आसा आनी एक नवीन ऑनलायन एमेझॉन येयला किंवा XYZ येयला म्हणून तेच्या कडेन वळच्या पेक्षा मातशें इजी पडटा, घरा बसले बसले ऑर्डरी दिवपाक मेळटा. पण तेतून एक पयसो सगळो भायर चल्लो. पयसो आपलो आयज पयशाचें चलन गोंय आपापल्या एरियेन घोळ्ळात जाल्यार तेजो परत तुकाच येतले, ते गिरायक तुकाच येतले. एखाद्या वेळी समज जर कोण जर रेस्टॉरंटवालो आसात आनी रेस्टॉरंटवाल्याची जर फॅमिली समज जर भायल्यान एमेझॉना वयल्यान कपडो हाडटा, आतां तोच जर कपडो जर आपल्या आमच्या बाजारांतल्या कपड्याच्या वेपारीक मेळ्ळो, तो जोडटलो खंय तरी तेच्याच रेस्टॉरंटान वचून जेवतलो आनी परत ते पयशाचें चलन जातलें. पयशे भायर धाडचे न्ही. आनी अख्ख्या गोंयच्या मर्चंट एसोसिएशना कडेन अपील करता की आमी सगळे जाण एकत्रीत येवया आनी आमची जी अखिल गोवा संघटना आसा मर्चंटाची ती एक्टिवेट करूया.
संदीप कामुलकर फॉर गोवा 365.
Two boys who had gone for swimming in Valvanti river in Bicholi had a proverbial escape on Tuesday. If not the fireman, they would have drowned.
The incident took place at around 7 in the evening when Babuli and Pradosh Gaonkar stepped in the Valvanti river. There was a sudden rise in water level. The boys could not come out. When some onlookers saw them struggling, they called up the fire department. The firefighters rushed to the site and rescued them.
Bicholi fire station control room around 1950 कॉल येले की दोग जाण भुरगे वाळवंटी न्हंय नियर विठ्ठलापूर विठ्ठलाच्या देवळा कडेन त्रिपुरा बी टर्मिनल जाता थंयसर स्ट्रँडेड जाले आनी ट्रॅप जाले मदीं जिल्ल्यान. कारण थंयसर वयर कर्नाटकान आनी महाराष्ट्रान व्हडलो पावस पडल्या कारणान अचानक उदक वाडलें आनी ते न्हंयन आसले आनी थंय ते ट्रॅप जाले. सो इमिडिएटली आमचो फायर क्रू आसलो तो टर्न आवट केले आनी ते हांगा येवन आमचे जे स्विफ्ट वॉटराचे मनीस आसले फायर पर्सनल तेंच्यांनी बोट घालून तांकां दोगांयकूय रेस्क्यू केले. एक प्रदोष गांवकर आनी दुसरो आनी एक गांवकर तेजो फ्रेंड, दोगी जाण पर्यांचे, तांकां दोगांयकूय रेस्क्यू करून आतां पुलिसांक हँडओवर केल्लो आसा. आनी आतां सेप्ट आनी महाराष्ट्र वेडी हांगा भरपूर पावस पडलो जायत आसतलो आनी थंयसून अचानक उदक वाडलें आनी ते न्हंयन आसल्या कारणान म्हाका दिसता तांकां कळोंक ना, कारण सांज जाल्ले 7च्या उपरांत आनी ते भितर ट्रॅप जाले म्हणजे तांकां भायरूय येवपाक मेळना भितर, कारण उदकाचो लोट मातसो व्हडलो आसलो आनी त्या खातीर तांकां थंयसर मागीर मातशी हायट मेळ्ळी, थंयसर ते रावले सेफ आनी मागीर आमी इमिडिएटली वचून तांकां बोट घातली. FRP आमची रेस्क्यू बोट आसली ती यूज करून आमचे जे फायर फायटर्स आहा तेंच्यांनी तांकां रेस्क्यू.
Mahesh Govekar for Goa 365 from Bicholi.
Slowly, there are efforts made to get back to business after months of close down and amidst an unprecedented economic downturn. On Wednesday, the SGPDA has decided to auction Sopor in SGPDA market. However, the date for the auction has not been finalized. Also, a private company will be roped in to collect and treat garbage from SGPDA and retail market in Margaon, said SGPDA Chairman Wilfred Dessar.
A few months ago, it was directed to impose SOPO tax. However, many vendors filed complaints against high SOPO rates. That is the reason why SGPDA has decided to auction SOPO.
होलसेल मार्केट आमगे थंय एजंट आसलो तेजे कंप्लेन आहले जायच्यो आमी आसा कंप्लेन केल्लो लोकांक तेगे जे पयशे चड कलेक्ट करता आनी कितें लोकांक त्रास करता रिटेल आहा तेंकां तांकां त्रास करता म्हणून तेका लागून ते बॉडीन आमगे ऑथॉरिटीन डिसायड केलां आमी तें ऑप्शन करपाक आनी ऑप्शन जावपाचो प्रोसिजर जावपाचो आमी आतां दुसरो मनीस ते पळयत घेतले तें एक जालां आनी रिटेल मार्केट आहा ती ही आमी डिपार्टमेंटली करता पयलीं तेका टच करता न्हू तो आतां आमी डिसायड केला डिपार्टमेंटली करपाक.
As authority has decided that you should go for tendering as early as possible. Similarly, retail market that has to be again आम्ही डिसाइड केला की आता ते महिना 2 महिने झाले. So we have decided authority has said that we will consider it collecting departmental for some time. Then we will see.
Ad hocism जे आशिल्ले म्हणजे टेम्पररी जे मेजर्स घेताले ते आनी फुडें घेवचे ना. आतां क्लियर टेंडर करचो, ऑप्शन जावचें आनी PDAक हायेस्ट रेवेन्यू मेळचो. टेंडर जावं तें सुरवात करचें आनी चालू उरचें आनी जो मनीस घेता तो अकावंटेबल आसपाक जाय. आज हांगाची गार्बेज जाल्या जी मिडियानूच लोकांचेर फुडें हाडल्या. पयर मायकल लोबोक प्रश्न घाला की बाबा गार्बेज कितें जाता, तुजें बेलिंग मशीन बंद पडलां, तूं हें हाडिल्लें ताजें कितें जाला गार्बेज. हें सगळी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पयली कोणाची? कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराची.
A private firm has given a proposal to SGPDA to collect and treat garbage from the market. A decision will be taken in this regard.
आमगे हिंग होलसेल आनी रिटेल दोन्ही कडेन ते कलेक्शन करतले. वेट गार्बेज आनी ड्राय गार्बेज. आतां आमगे म्युनिसिपालिटी येताय आनी ते आमी तेंकां डेयली बेसीस आमी तेंकां पेमेंट कोताय. मागीर तेणें आमकां तेंगे एक लेटर दिल्या ते कोताय म्हूण ते आमी डिस्कस केलां. आनी आमी तेंगेले चोयले ते प्लेस आहाय 200 मिटर्स थिंग 200 डील म्हणटा ते सगळे ते कोताय पयस सगळे ते म्हणटाय अरावंड 20 lakhs. आनी प्लांट पोसयले ते प्लांट पोसोवन आतां ते आमी हें केलां तेंगे पयलीं खंय जाल्यार सायट चोवपाक तेणी वास्को सोड्यार गार्बेज क्लियर केल्ली तेणी केल्या. फंडींग प्लांट आमी फंडींग काय ना आमी फकत तांकां लँड दिवपाचें 200 स्क्वेअर मिटर सुवात दिवपाचें तांकां ते मिशिनरी सगळे ते हाडले. आनी पेमेंट तेणे 2,20,000 कितें सांगले मंथली. आतां आमी सद्या 150 पे कोताय म्युनिसिपालिटी. हे दोनी हें कोताय वेट थिंग ट्रीट करले. मागीर आमकां मॅन्युअरूय मेळटलो मॅन्युअराक मेळटलो आनी ड्राय आहा ते वतले.
Sandeep Tengar for GOA 365 from Margaon.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The union government had allowed the opening of schools while maintaining strict protocols from 21st September onwards. Schools will be opened for the students from 9th to 10th standard only, but only for guidance from teachers and students can go only after taking parents' consent. Online is still the way. Now the state has released guidelines before the due dates. Here are the details.
Schools were closed for last 6 months. Now, even though they are being allowed to open and call 50% of the teachers, things won't be like they were before. Students attending schools should wear masks. Sanitization and social distancing are compulsory. School managements have been told to strictly comply with the protocols. Watch. Back to school guidelines. Students from 9 to 12 standard should attend schools voluntarily. Parents' guardians' consent necessary. Online distance learning to be permitted and encouraged. Physical distancing of 6 feet, marking on the floor with gap of 6 feet, face masks compulsory, no spitting. Sitting arrangements with 6 feet between chairs, desks, staggering of activities and separate timing slots, sharing of notebook, pens, pencil, eraser, water bottle prohibited. School management to ensure wearing of masks and sanitizing in school bus. No assemblies, sports and events. Air conditioning, ventilation in the range of 24 to 30 degrees. Intake of fresh air should be arranged as possible. Lockers to remain in use with regular disinfection. Gyms allowed with guidelines. Swimming pools in schools to remain closed. Canteen, cafeteria and mess to remain closed. Strict respiratory etiquettes. Reporting of any illness earliest. Teachers to ensure they themselves and students wear masks. Teaching and non-teaching staff up to 50% strength allowed. Contactless attendance instead of biometric. Ensuring hand wash facilities with soap. Visitors in schools are prohibited. Students should not gather when leaving school or during free time. Posters in school on preventive measures of COVID-19. No schools inside containment zone allowed to open. Student, teachers, staff from containment zone not allowed in schools. Teaching areas to be sanitized. Schools used as quarantine centers to be properly sanitized and deep cleaned. Place ill person in a room to isolate from others. Call nearest hospital or district helpline number to remain in isolation with masks until examined by doctors. Disinfect premises if found positive. Sameep Narvekar for GOA 365.
Gutters in Zuari Nagar are a mess, old, leaky and overflowing. After a lot of complaints and media coverage, local MLA Alina Saldana said that she would take up the issue of repairs of old gutters in Zuari Nagar on priority. When this will happen, locals wonder. Here are the details.
On Wednesday, Alina, a second-time MLA, said that the gutters in the area had become old and would overflow, sometimes water getting ankle-deep into houses. There are old people and children living in these houses. The Panchayat had plans to repair these gutters, but nothing happened. Now the MLA says she will do it. Listen to her promises.
They were there, but seeing the conditions under which they were living and also seeing that their huts were sprawled all over, taking over so much land, they felt that it would be better if there was a scheme, as is in many states. In fact, I have visited similar quarters in the state of Maharashtra. It was decided that similar housing facility could be provided to some of these people wherever possible and wherever land is available, so that these people could be housed and area also could be made vacant. Area could be made vacant, land could be made vacant. The plan was to serve two goals. One is to allow these people to live in human conditions and also to get back the land which is being occupied by the housing that was sprawled all over, that is sprawled all over in Zuari Nagar. However, God's plan might have not coincided with what was being planned by these two individuals. Both personalities are no more, and nobody has pursued.
Hiru Mahale for Goa 365 from Kortali.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook Goa 365 TV and subscribe onto our YouTube channel Goa 365 TV, or download your app on both Android as well as iPhone to watch it on your mobile. Keep watching.